What is going on, my people? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys having an absolutely fantastic kick butt day today so far. So guys, today's video once again is going to be a very special one where we can learn quite a lot from, and that is take a look at some really high tier Brawl Ball gameplay. Where inside of Brawl Stars, I feel like Brawl Ball is one of those game modes that is a very high skill cap game mode, especially in the competitive side of things. Once you get to like 18,000 trophies and above, that echelons of the trophy system, it starts to get crazy because it has an outward objective. You have elements of control, but a very high-paced objective, and that is controlling the ball, getting past the enemy defenders, and scoring a quick goal, as well as there's countless other things that makes the game mode a little bit more intense than the others, in my opinion. Maybe it's its fast-paced nature, I'm not sure. But what we're going to be doing today is taking a look at some clips submitted by Patchy, a very good pro Brawl Ball player inside of the Brawl Stars community, and just pro player in general, and I feel like he emphasizes in Brawl Ball, he's insane on that game mode, so we definitely have a lot to learn from the gameplay in today's video. As well as I want to point out some of the changes that are being made to the Brawl Ball meta, such as Mortis being a viable option in the game mode. He's always been somewhat of a brawler that you can take into games, but with Coiled Snake being one of the best star powers in the game, as well as being a very good star power in Brawl Ball, we're seeing him being meta now. So it's going to be fun to kind of analyze some of that gameplay of Mortis being an OP brawler. Patchy's going to be rocking Rico in these games, but we also have a really good Mortis player in the midst. His name is My Leg. We've mentioned him on the channel before. But yeah, guys, hopefully you're all excited for the games today. Let's get straight away into it. Here we go. Okay guys, so hopping straight away into our very first match with Patchy, My Leg, and Jigsaw, all people that have been on the channel except My Leg. They're all incredible players. I'd love to have My Leg on here in the near future for some Mortis tips. He's a really good Mortis, as well as Patchy. Patchy is sitting at like 1,100 and something trophies with Mortis. He's been grinding super hard with him, but right off the get-go, we have Control, Patchy trying to score it, but Rico has a really difficult time scoring balls. He's really good on maps like this with a lot of walls just for bounce shots. For Control, that Control element that we talked about, as well as Spike is really good for that too, and then Mortis is our ball scorer. And I gotta say, the Brawl Ball meta has been a lot of fun as of recently. Like I said before, it's changing a lot because of Coiled Snake. Mortis is now a viable ball scorer if you know how to use him. It's a really high skill cap thing in Brawl Ball. I for sure don't know how to do it. Dribbling is hard in and of itself, but being able to find openings that you can get in with Mortis is really tricky. But here on the left side, we have Patchy going up against BB, a pretty good matchup, if I would say so myself, especially on a map like this with all the bounce shots like we mentioned before. My Leg trying to find an opening. He has the ball. Spike and Bull trying to defend him. He's just trying to find an opening. BB going down. Jigsaw having some support there. He's looking to get a super. He's got a super, tosses it down. Slows them down for My Leg to score his very first goal. It is now 1-0. Queuing up. Okay, here we go. Okay, My Leg had the ball, but he went down straight away to the Bull, but Jigsaw was able to secure the kill on the Bull. Spike is a really good counter to Bull. Make sure to keep that in mind. And we're going up against a team comp. I wouldn't say Bull is a fantastic ball scorer. It depends on who's playing with him. But he could be good on a map like this with a lot of walls, being able to kind of stay behind the walls, wait for someone to come close, and then pop them. So My Leg taking some fire from the Bull, but we were able to control My Leg super low. Patchy with speed boost, shooting again, trying to keep the speed going, and that is goal number 2. Let's head to the next match. Really good. Okay guys, into match number 2. We're up against a really tricky team comp when it comes to especially Mortis, but thankfully we have Spike to counter the Shelly and the Rosa, but one brawler might have a tricky time up against 2. As I'm saying that, it takes down 2, both the hard counters to Mortis, and a very easy first goal from My Leg, even though he was dead. He was the last person to touch the ball. So Jigsaw queuing up against the Shelly, which is probably the smartest thing to do. Rosa has a little bit of bigger hitbox, and that is such an easy goal. My Leg trying to do a trick shot, but fails there at the end. But let's head to match number 3. That's why Brawl Ball is such a good game mode, because you have those really fast matches. But match number 3, here we go. Okay, so heading into match number 3, we have a Colt, a Tara, and a Mortis. Like I said before, Mortis is now kind of viable. He's one of those main ball scorers that you'll see a lot in Brawl Ball. And when things like change like that, you'll see hard counters to Mortis because he's a ball scorer now, like Shelly's and Rosa's being played, maybe even Primo. Of course, those are brawlers that you see a lot. Just changing in the meta, which is fun. That's stuff that you want to see in game modes like Brawl Ball. But Jigsaw has super. They toss it down on the Mortis, trying to slow him down, trying to find an opening, but Mortis was able to secure the kill on our Mortis, my leg. Jigsaw trying to hold things down by himself up top, going up against a Tara and a Colt. It's working out fairly well, and Jigsaw has super here. So he's going to super down on the Colt, trying to keep him secured. It's a pretty good idea. Colt can be a nuisance on Brawl Ball, chilling in the back. When there's an objective like the ball, sometimes it's difficult to keep your focus on one thing, such as Colt dodging his shots, and another thing like securing the ball, which is why Colt can be such a good brawler on Brawl Ball. So my leg trying to push up, going up against another Mortis, which also can be kind of tricky. Now we're 3v1. Colt getting pushed back. This should be a goal. We'll have to see. And there it is. A very, I should say, pretty quick goal. About a minute in. That's not too bad. Jigsaw has super. Everyone has super. So we're sitting good on the second wave of Brawl Ball here. Jigsaw popping down his super, trying to slow down that Mortis, disrupt his push. And now it is 3v1. And Tara ain't going to match up against that. In another goal. Brawl Ball is so good. Okay, so heading into our next match, and now that we have some Mortis gameplay out of the way, we're going to be going with more of a unorthodox team comp. Of course, you can be seeing Jean being played in Brawl Ball quite a lot, as well as Shelly, but I would say Jigsaw rocking Brock, that's something that you don't see very often, and you only can really pull that off when you're really well-rounded with a Brock. You can land your shots consistently, but his new star power with 4 rockets can be a really good DPS teammate on your team. So we have Shelly going up against Daryl, which is a pretty good matchup. I would say Shelly hard counters Daryl, even though they're both shotgunners. Even if you roll in on a Shelly, you're just going to get popped by Band-Aid plus the super. Jigsaw rolling in with super, blowing up the mid, making it easy for the ball scorer, whichever one is going to get the ball, to score. Patchy has super. He's going to be able to super it in. I'm guessing he's probably going to go left. Yep, there we go. First goal. Let's see. Also, Jean can be a really fun option in Brawl Ball. Seeing some of those pulls, especially like we said before, kind of goes with the Colt thing that we mentioned before. When someone is worried about an objective other than dodging shots, like securing a ball, it could be really easy to make some really good hook plays, pulling in some of the opponents. So we have Osiren, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, on Shelly, holding things down by himself, while the other 2 teammates were spawning in. But now it is 2v3. Tara going down. Now it's 3v1. Daryl, the only one left to get. Jigsaw going really, really close so he can just auto-aim, which is a really good tactic with Brock. You can literally just be a shotgunner almost because of his DPS with a little lower health. You got to be careful when you're using that, but still. Daryl rolling in, probably going to be able to take out Patchy. And now it is 2v3, I should say 1v3, excuse me. And looks like Tara's going to be able to wipe out Jigsaw as well. Osiren all left alone. He's going to be going down. It's up to Patchy to hold it down. Can he do it? Jigsaw coming in with his auto-aim plus super. Perfect defense. Oh my goodness, that was a little bit shaky, but we're at 1-0 still. Can we score the ball? If not, we just have to play that control-based game and see if we can hold it out for the time that's left on the clock. Okay, it's 2v2. I like our brawlers on our team better in this 2v2 situation, and Osiren able to just super it in while they weren't looking. Very good game. Let's head into another one. Okay, so next match, once again, very unorthodox team comp. We're seeing Jigsaw having fun, picking weird brawlers. But you know what? I've heard from several pro players that you can really make Piper work in almost every single game mode if you have the newest star power. Snappy sniping, it's so incredibly good. Just a Tommy gun action shots going in, especially if you can land your shots consistently, it can be devastating. As well as you have to keep in mind that Piper does have a obstacle clearing super with her super. In game modes like Brawl Ball, it can be really, really good. Patchy rolling in, pulling in a Shelly. Normally you don't want to do that, but hey, I guess you can get away with it sometimes. Okay, here we go. Patchy with another super. We have Primo rolling in, but it's 2v3 as well as Shelly coming in. Easy cleanups for Shelly. Now it is 3v1. We switched. Let's see how it goes. Jigsaw jumping in, trying to do some... Oh my goodness, what a great goal by Jigsaw. That's the stuff that you like to see. Piper, new ball score. Piper, new meta ball score. Let's go. I like that. I like that a lot. Primo jumping in, doesn't have the new star power. Maybe if he had that quickening with his super, he could have scored that a little bit easier. But hey, he says, screw it. I'll just super twice and kick it in. Now that we have a really wide open map, this is where we'll be able to see Piper flourish in Brawl Ball. But when the match first starts, it could be a little bit tricky. But I guess with the new star power, anything can work with Piper here. Tommy Gun being able to take out that Shelly, and now Poco is left alone trying to score this ball, but it's 3v1. He's not going to be able to get anywhere. Poor guy. Siren coming in, popping him quick. And now it is 3v2. We have a Primo and a Shelly to get through. Jigsaw has super, but it's not really going to come into play, I don't think. Siren also has super. Rolling up is 1-1. Tied up. We have to make an initiative here. Shelly playing that defense in the back. She's going to probably super. Oh my goodness, great plays by our Shelly on our team. Ooh, are we going to get another? Oh my goodness. I think we're probably only going to get one of those in one game. You don't see that very often with a dribble when it comes to Piper, but there it is, 2-1. Okay, guys, so heading into our final match, and I wanted to save this one till the end. Patchy using Mortis. He's a fantastic Mortis in Brawl. As you can see, this game is to get 1,100 trophies, and it's kind of a giveaway, the battle log, being able to see what his next match is. But of course, we won this game, and I guess going with the nature of this video and the games that we've already seen, most of these are going to be wins. Patchy rocking the no hat Mortis. I don't know if I agree with that selection, but hey, Patchy could do what he wants, man. Okay, so we're playing with My Leg and Jigsaw still. From our matches previously, My Leg rocking Shelly, Patchy using Mortis, and Jigsaw with Spike. Very control-heavy team comp. Patchy using his dribble. Let's see how he dribbles here. That's one thing that I want to get good at with Mortis is dribbling. So kicking it straight up, kicking it in. Patchy scoring the very first goal. We're up against a pretty, also a pretty decent team comp with a Primo as the ball scorer, Shelly as that control-based character, and Poco fitting into a lot of team comps in Brawl Ball, being those heals, keeping that ball scorer in the fight as Primo, and as well as if you have Band-Aid Shelly plus heal on Poco, it's absolutely devastating, all the heals that you give to Shelly there. Patchy rolling in with the ball, My Leg opening up the goal. Let's see if we can slip one by them. So the goal was open on the right side, but that's okay. Looks like Patchy or My Leg Jigsaw able to roll it in, and another quick match. These matches are so incredibly fast, and that's going to be able to secure Patchy with 1,100 trophy Mortis, which is really, really high up there. I love that. Okay, guys, so that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully, you guys all enjoyed it and learned a thing or two when it comes to the team comps and the meta in the top-tier gameplay. What works right now? Mortis, as well as still that control-based team comp. I love seeing Mortis being played in competitive. I don't care if it's a star power that gives him that viability back again. Anything works for me, man, when seeing Mortis in the competitive meta. I love it. I absolutely love it. Hope you guys learned a thing or two in today's video. It's fun to see all this crazy gameplay, the fast games, the 30-second games, getting those trophies like crazy. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to slap a like on it. I really appreciate that. Also consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Be a part of the Raid fam. I would also truly appreciate that. And the final note, make sure to go follow Patchy, linked in the description down below over on Twitter. I'm sure he would appreciate that. So guys, with that being said, make sure to keep having fun in Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.